Okay. So, like I said, if there was, it was either going to go one of two ways. It was either I was either going to pull it off or there was going to be a car crash. So, in the past 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I've been talking into this microphone, and I assumed that OBS was broadcasting it to you guys because I see the meters and they're moving and they're going up and down. But it wasn't the meter for the mic. So everything I've been saying into the mic, and I've been saying hey to Tony and LB and all that stuff and John, and it hasn't been broadcast. So there's a pretty good chance that this stream's going to get nuked, and I'm just going to wait. See, part of the problem, which is what I said about 10 minutes ago, is that the place that I usually get these solicitations from, they haven't really updated the DC stuff yet. So what I did was I was able to get the images, and I also have the solicitations, and they're two separate things. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to start from here. I mean, if you're just joining or you're trying to figure out exactly what the hell's going on, well, that's what the hell's been going on. And OBS is awesome when it works, and it sucks when it doesn't. But for those of you just joining, you missed Shadow War, Batman, Deathstroke, Robin. That's all part of Shadow War, Batman Beyond, Neo Year, Killing Time, Detective Comics, World's Finest, Beyond the White Knight, Jesus Christ. And this is Flashpoint. This is Flashpoint Beyond. And this is, I believe these are some of the variant covers for issue number 1. So, Digi, thanks for pointing that out, because when I saw that, Yes. Moving on, we're going to move on to The Flash, Fastest Man Alive. This one here is written by Kenny Porter with art by Ricardo L. Oh, wait, sorry. What does that say? Okay, the O is gray for some reason. So I think it's Lopez, Ricardo Lopez Ortiz. And the cover is by Max Fumara, which I'm not necessarily too fond of. As Pickle pointed out, his elbow, his arm, like looks really, really disjointed. And then there's a cover. Oh, nope. There's only one cover for The Flash. Sorry. There's another cover by Andy Muschietti, and I don't know if that's Andy Muschietti, who is the director of the upcoming Flash movie, but perhaps it could be. Stranger things have happened. So, yes. But up next is Earth Prime. Now, Earth Prime is essentially... I'll read the synopsis because it's actually pretty cool. Well, it's written by Natalie Abrams and Kelly Larson and Cameron Johnson with art by Clayton Henry. And Kim Jacinto is doing the cover. There's also a photo variant cover. And it says here, spinning out of the hit CW shows, Earth Prime continues the adventures of your favorite heroes from the small screen. While each issue focuses on a different Arrowverse series, a threat lurks in the background, out to finally bring these heroes to their knees. Ever since the tech that created many of Batman's rogues hit the streets, Ryan Wilder has been running herself ragged trying to contain the new villains, popping up around Gotham City. But when Clayface's mud binds itself to a local high schooler, Batwoman will need help from an unexpected source in order to contain this muddy foe. Also, follow how Luke Fox balances his life as a superhero and a boyfriend. Well, that doesn't sound interesting, but at least the first part does. And, I mean, compared to what I've heard about the Batwoman show, I mean, I guess it could only get better, so... Yeah, well, you know, I knew that, like I said, like I posted on Twitter, there was one of two ways this was going to go, and apparently it went kind of, and this is the cover for Earth Prime 2, which is about, obviously, Superman and Lois from the small... Okay, let me tell you something. Superman and Lois, the show that's on the CW, is one of the greatest adaptations of Superman ever. I think it would almost be like maybe like a close second to, of course, Christopher Reeves, who's the greatest. But yes, the show is incredible, and I hope it stays that way. If there's ever a slump, or if it does what the Flash did, I'm going to be like extremely disappointed. But this one here focuses on Superman and Lois, and it says Clark and Lois try to celebrate their first wedding anniversary, but can't quite seem to find their rhythm as heroics and reporting continue to spoil the couple's plans. Plus, learn the true origins of the evil Superman from John Henry's world. That one sounds good. To be honest with you, though, if I was doing this series, if I was in charge of DC, which I really wish I was, I would actually have this be the first issue. You lead with your strong thing, not the thing that everybody in the world seems to dislike. But, you know. But yes, this definitely, I can't wait for at least this issue here. Yes, it is. It is. Actually, there's a couple more greats in there. We can commiserate about it tomorrow. Correct? Here we have Wonder Woman number 786. I don't know why my text is showing up in gray, damn it. But this is written by Becky Cloonan, Michael Conrad, and Jordi Belair. Now, the art is by Rosie... I can't, you know what? I'm not even going to bother reading it. But this is Trial of the Amazons Part 5. And this is going to have, like, everybody, every Amazonian warrior that there is in the Wonder Woman series, like Diana, and Yara's going to be in there, and Donna, and Cass, and of course Diana, so, and Nubia. They're all going to be in this. But yes, this is Wonder Woman 786, and let me see if I can see without messing anything up who did this cover. Oh, it says it's the main cover, so this is by Travis Moore. And then this one is by Paulina Nuccio, I guess that's how you say her name. Ganucheau. Nuccio. Yeah. Up next, okay, this, I so desperately wanted to make this the thumbnail. This is Trial of the Amazons Wonder Girl number 2. Now, they canceled Wonder Girl, and I can't tell you how disappointed I am, because I love Joelle Jones. When she was on Catwoman, she made Catwoman bearable for me, both her writing and her art. And now she's doing the writing and the art on Wonder Girl, and they decided to cancel it with, I think, issue 7. The one that's coming out this Wednesday is the final issue. But what they're doing is, since they had already solicited issue number 8, I think, they folded it into this. So this is the issues that we would have been getting if they hadn't canceled it. But hopefully, maybe something, we'll see what happens after this Trial of the Amazons thing. Maybe, you know, they'll allow Joelle to continue doing her in a new book or something like that. But this here is issue number 2. This cover, obviously, it's the second half of a 2-part cover, and I can't wait to see them both together. But it's by Joelle, and then there is a variant cover by Babs Tarr. This one actually looks, I don't, it's not that I dislike Babs, but this doesn't look like her style. I kind of like it. Up next, we have, I think it's the proper Trial of the Amazons book. Let me see. Yes. Oh, and by the way, this is what they call interlocking. So this is an interlocking, there's interlocking main covers to commemorate this big moment in Wonder Girl history, is what it says there. So here we have Trial of the Amazons, issue number 2. And the art in here is by Joelle Jones, which is good. Elena Casagrande is doing art too. She's been doing Black Widow. She's killing it on Black Widow too. Yeah, that's going to be good. Laura Braga's in. Yeah, there's going to be some good art in this, definitely. And the cover, this cover here is by Jim Chung. And this one here is by Rose Besh, I think is how you pronounce her last name. And who I also have to thank for sending me a Christmas card. But yes, this is, apparently it's going to, it's only 2 issues. So there's going to be like, and if it was a Marvel releasing it, it'd be like an Alpha and an Omega. And here we go. This is what's been the talk of the internet for a little while here since they've announced it. And I'm really trying to figure out why some of my text is like not I don't know. It's really annoying me. But this is Justice League number 75, which is written by Joshua Williamson, and it's going to have a ton of covers, and he's going to murder every member of the Justice League, except for one. And this is the final issue of the Justice League, by the way, which is a shame because the majority of them were written by Brian Michael Bendis, and that's a shame right there. But this particular cover here is by, as I move it up a little bit, is by Daniel Samperi and Alejandro Sanchez. And then there is another cover, this one here. This is by Alex Maleev. And then there's this one here by Dan Jurgens and Norm Rapmund. And then there's this one here by Michael Janin. And then we have this 1 in 25 variant by Simone DeMeo. And if that wasn't enough, we have a 1 in 50 by Tony Harris. And then, of course, there's the team variant, but I don't think they have it here. Let's go. Oh, yes, they do. What do you know? This is the team variant cover. And there's one more, which is this. Now, this isn't a cover per se. Basically, this is the main cover with an acetate over it. So the acetate is the thing that says Death of the Justice League. And then you lift it up and then you can see the cover underneath. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, counting this one. 8 covers alone. And that's not counting any retailer variants that might be out there. So, yes, if you are a fan of the Justice League, you're going to have a busy month there. Let me get to this one here. Where are we? Oh, I just moved down. This, I can tell you it's Naomi. And I can also tell you that I watched the first episode of this show, and I really enjoyed it. Despite being written by Brian Michael Bendis. Not the show, but, you know, the series. This is who created her. But the show was really good. I haven't watched episode 2 yet. Not because I don't want to watch it, just because I've been doing other things, like wasting my time for something that isn't going to work properly on YouTube. But, yes, this is issue number 2 of season 2. And, unfortunately, is written by Brian Michael Bendis. But it's also written by David F. Walker. And the art and cover that you see right here is by Jamal Campbell, and Jamal Campbell is a good artist. So the 1 in 50 is very dope. That one is, yes, that's Tony Harris, and I do like him. He did Starman back in the day. Starman for DC, that is. So let's go to the next cover. Oh, if this is it. Yes. This is the Sandman universe, Nightmare Country number 1. This one's written by James Tynion IV, with art by Lissandro, oh my goodness, Etherin, and Yannick Paquette. At least I got one of them right. And this cover here is by Reiko Murakami. And then there's a variant cover by Yannick Paquette. There's a 1 in 25 by Kelly Jones. And then there's a 1 in 50 by Alvaro Martinez Bueno. And then there's a 1 in 100 by Jenny Frison. I love Jenny, but there is no way. So, this is written by James Tynion, who is not doing Batman anymore, and he's decided to do his own thing, and also he's doing the House by the Lake or whatever the hell it is. But yes, this is number 1. It doesn't say. I'm assuming it's an ongoing. It doesn't say that it's like, you know, 2 of 2 or 1 of 1 or whatever, you know. So. Let's see. Sometimes nightmares walk the earth. Every night when you sleep, the Lord of Dreams chooses the path you'll follow. Into a Sylvan Elysium or down the halls of your darkest fears. And sometimes, if it is Dream's will, those nightmares escape those halls and go out into the world. But it is not a choice he makes lightly. Today, the Corinthian walks the earth again. The most feared of all of Dream's nightmares, his ravenous mouths have made him a legend among serial killers. Letting the Corinthian out among mortals is the most dangerous thing Dream could possibly do. But he has no choice because there is another nightmare walking the earth, one that must be hunted. And this monster is the one that Dream, Lord of all nightmares, did not make. Horror comic superstar James Tynion IV has waited his whole career to pay tribute to the mythos of the Sandman, the work that made him the writer he is today. And that time has come, designed to welcome new readers into one of the greatest worlds in DC's library, the Sandman universe. Nightmare Country is a terrifying travelogue through a nation recognizable and obscene, which will show you things seen in no Sandman series ever before, with spectacular art by Lissandro Estrin, who did Redneck, Strange Skies Over East Berlin, and nightmare sequences by Comics Art All-Stars, starting with the incredible Yannick Paquette. You know what? Other than those ridiculous variant covers or the quantities, I mean, I'm sure the Jenny Frisson cover is going to be awesome, but I'm not ordering 100 copies of this just to get that. But this sounds good. I'll definitely check this out. They'll also be doing a facsimile edition of Sandman. I really wish they would release it like this. I mean, I know they're going to probably put the logo and, of course, the UPC and all that stuff, but I would so love it if they did this. That would be awesome. And they're also releasing some Sandman trades, too. 4 different books, actually. Speaking of James Tynion, here we have Nice House on the Lake number 8. And apparently, according to this, it is a 12-issue miniseries. So, if you had a question about that, that is that. This one here is Action Comics. And as I scroll through here to get past it, let's see. I know it's in the thousands. Here we go. 1042. And let me tell you, all you guys that are getting Action Comics out there, you are not ready for the next issue because the art in there is fantastic. Not that the previous artist was bad, because he wasn't, but Riccardo Federici is incredible. Some of it is what you see on this cover right here. And again, it's written by Philip Kennedy Johnson. And there is the main story is by Riccardo, and then there's backup art. There's backup art by Adriana Malo, and the backup is written by Sean Aldridge. And there's also a variant cover by Julian Totino Tedesco, which I believe is this one here. And let me tell you something. Julian did I say Julian? I think I said Julian. He did a cover for Wonder Girl that's coming out this week. Well, this Wednesday. And it is awesome. It is probably the cover of the week. But so if you happen to be in the store, check it out, because it is really, really good. Up next, as I move back over there, is Aquaman Green Arrow, Deep Target number 7. This is the final issue for this series. 7-issue miniseries. This cover is either by Marco Santucci or Raza. No, it looks like it's probably by Marco. So, right here. You, my friend, are correct. This is a cool cover. No need to lie about it. That was an awesome cover. The Action Comics, I know you're talking about that. And yes, where's Rod? Yes. They are. Gotta admit it. They are. Up next is Aquaman. And it looks like they might be going to Gotham there. Jeez, I wonder why. Yes, but this is... Nope, I guess this is an ongoing. It doesn't say, 3 of whatever. Written by Chuck Brown and Brandon Thomas. Art by Max Rayner. Cover by Travis Moore, which I believe is this cover here. Let me see if I can cheat and find out who it was by. They don't tell me. And they also tell me that there's only one cover, so I'm not even going to bother doing that. And we're going to go to the next one as soon as I scroll down here. This next one is for Batgirls number 5. And this particular cover is by Jorge Corona. And it's written by Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad. And the art is also by Jorge. And then there's also a variant cover. Let me see if I have it. Yes. This one's actually pretty cool. Michael Cho. And that is Cassandra right there. That is Cassandra Cain. For those of you out there that actually sat through the Birds of Prey and thought you were seeing Cassandra Cain on the big screen, you weren't. This is Cassandra right here, except no substitutes whatsoever. Still pissed that they did that to her. But yes, so there will be... oh, and there's actually one more cover. Do I have it? Do I have it? I do. And this is a 1 in 25. Why would they make Rian Gonzalez a 1 in 25 after making her a B cover earlier? I have no idea. But you know what? As long as I get the Michael Cho cover, I guess that'll be good. You know? I mean, I do like this cover also, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And a 1 in 25 variant is not regular price, so... yeah, no. I'll just stick with Mike's cover. Up next, we have Batman The Knight, number 4. And this one is written by Chip Zdarsky. And the art and the cover is by Carmine Di Giandomenico. And there's a variant cover, which I think I also do have, by Riccardo Federici. And this is the gentleman who is going to be doing the Action Comics. Let me tell you, the Action Comics is... oh, man. Wait till you see it. Wait until you see it. Let me scroll down here. Do this next. There we go. Batman Urban Legends. This is issue number 14. And... yeah, it doesn't say... okay. I thought there was maybe an endgame in sight, but it doesn't say. This is the main cover. This is by Carl Mostert. This one here is by Kim Jacinto. And this one here is by... oh, wait, no. Yes, this is. This is the question variant. This is by Giuseppe Camuncoli. And I actually like that. Vic Sage. Or is that Renee? No, it looks like it's Vic. Let me see. Yep, no, that's Vic, definitely. Okay. Next up, we have Batman Catwoman. This is the penultimate issue, which means it's issue number 11, and the final issue will be issue number 12. I'm sad with the Marvel solicitations that I did. It's like every other issue was the penultimate, and that's one of my favorite words to say. This is the first one. I'm almost through, and disappointing. Disappointing. I guess the D in DC stands for disappointing. But anyways, this is written by Tom King with art and cover by Clay Mann. And this is Mr. Mann's cover right here. And, you know, let me tell you a brief story about Mr. Mann, because he used to do X-Men Legacy. Was it X-Men Legacy? X-Men Legacy. Yes, I think it was X-Men Legacy. Whatever it was, he did it, and Rogue was the star. And Mark Brooks was doing the covers, and they were awesome, because Mark Brooks is awesome. But Clay's art wasn't really hitting for me in those issues. I don't know, maybe I'm just picky when it comes to Rogue. Except for he did one cover. Clay did the cover with Rogue on there, and it looked good. But the art inside I wasn't too really thrilled about until David Baldeon took over. But Clay's art in this, like if Clay was drawing this way in X-Men Legacy, like that book would have been incredible. So maybe after he's done doing with, you know, the next issue, when issue number 12 comes out, he could hop over to Marvel and maybe do a Rogue book or something, because I would be all for that. Definitely. Especially some of the ways he draws Selena. Oh man. Let me tell you, friends. So here we got this. This is Clay's cover. This one here is by Travis Charest, which I do dig a lot. I love the blue on this. And then there's this one here. Now, I'm hoping and praying that this is not the way the cover is going to look. But this is by Jim Lee and Scott Williams. So, but yes, I'm almost positive that it's not going to look like this. Fingers crossed. Up next is Blue and Gold, which is Booster and Blue Beetle. And this is the final issue right here. Excuse me. The book was written by Dan Jurgens, and the art in the cover is by Ryan Sook. Here we have Catwoman. This is issue number 42. And this one's written by Tini Howard with art by Nico Leon. And this cover here is by Jeff DeCall. And there is also... okay, wait till I show you this cover. There's this cover by Jenny Frison. And there is this 1 in 25 by Sozo Micah. Sozo Micah. Sozo Micah. Sozo Micah. Sozomaika. Sozo Micah. And she did a cover this week for Catwoman. Well, sorry, last week. This past Wednesday. That was incredible. But again, like that previous cover, this one is also a 1 in 25. And I'm not too thrilled about that. But I mean, this is the B cover. You know what? No offense to Jeff. I mean, I would take this as the A cover and then make this the B cover, but again, I'm not in charge. Here we have Dark Knights of Steel number 6. I believe this is the halfway point. Yes, this is a 12-issue miniseries. And it's written by Tom Taylor and drawn by Yasmin Putri. And the cover is by Dan Mora, this one right here. And then there is this one here. This is the 1 in 25 by Mahmoud Asrar. And I don't see the Josh Middleton cover. But, yeah, so, sorry. Up next, oh my goodness, I think this might be, oh no, this is Future State Gotham. Yes, I do agree. And she's also cool. I spoke to her back when I first saw the Catwoman, the first Catwoman cover that came out this week. And I asked her if it was a print because I didn't know, like, you know, what it was. And I don't know. Hopefully she's gonna make prints. I told her. I said you need to make prints of this because that's awesome. I would definitely buy one. And even though most of my artwork hanging up in the store is all Rogue, I think I would make an exception for that particular piece because it definitely looks good. But this here is Future State Gotham. This is issue number 12, and the art. Oh, sorry. It's written by Dennis Culver with art by Gianni. Oh Jesus. Milo no Gianni, I guess. Yes, let's leave it at that. And this apparently is the final showdown with the next Joker. They're calling Jason Peacekeeper Red. Okay. Oh, okay, you know what? Wait. Hold on. What is this? This is Future State Gotham too. So I guess, you know what? Let me move this up. Yeah. Okay, so this is the variant cover by Mike Bowden. And then this is the regular cover by Simone DeMeo. And here we have, oh, there we go, Harley Quinn. And this is the regular Harley Quinn, no more of that eat, kill, whatever nonsense. This is issue number 14, written by Stephanie Phillips, with art and cover by Riley Rossmo. And then we have this variant by Derek Chu. And then we have this 1 in 25 variant by Bengal. And I actually do like all three of these. Yeah. Gotta say. But yes, that is Harley Quinn, number 14. Up next, we have I Am Batman. This is issue number 8. Still written by John Ridley. 8 issues in. Nice. And art by Kristen Deuce, with cover by Steven Segovia, which I believe is this one here. And then there is a variant cover by Olivier Coipel. And this one here this is a 1 in 25 variant by Mateus Manhanini. That's actually what it says there, so I'm going to assume that's what it is. Next up, we have Monkey Prince number 3. This one is written by Jinlun Liang, with art and cover by Bernard Chang. And that's this one here, I believe. Yes, this is by Bernard. This one here is by In-hyuk Lee. And then we have this 1 in 25 variant by Kim Jacinto. Next up, hopefully it will actually be the next one, is Nightwing, issue number 91. This is written by Tom Taylor with art and cover by Bruno Redondo, which is this one here. And then we have a variant by Jamal Campbell. And then we have, wait, actually no, this one might be the Jamal Campbell one. Nope, this is Serge Acuna. This is the 1 in 25. So this one here is Jamal, and this one here is Serge. Here we have One Star Squadron. This is the penultimate issue of this 6-issue miniseries by Mark Russell and Steve Lieber. Steve Lieber is a really cool dude. First past 2 series was Superior Foes of Spider-Man and Jimmy Olsen. He sends me postcards with art. He draws on the postcard and says thanks for support. And now, mind you, one was for Marvel and one was for DC. You don't get that sort of thing from these 2 companies. At least I've never gotten anything like that from either of these companies. So to get something hand drawn from the artist, like, it's awesome. But yes, this is the penultimate issue. It's a 6-issue miniseries, and there you go. This one here, I guess, yeah, it doesn't look it, but apparently this is Refrigerator Full of Heads. And this is the final issue. Now, it's written by Rio Yoers with art by Tom Fowler. And the cover is Mateus Mahanini. And there's a variant cover by Juan Ferreira. But I think this one is by Mateus. It doesn't say. The next one's by Juan. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I didn't even think that was a Refrigerator Full of Heads. This one here is Robins, and this is the final issue of Robins, Robin number 6. This was written by Tim Seeley, and with art and cover by Baldemar Rivas. And let me see, yeah, this is it. Okay, and there's only one cover, but apparently there's a variant. There's only one that I have, but there are 2 total. The second one is by David Talaski, and let me see, I do have a. Tim, what's going on, dude? Sorry about that. I am very small on monitor space here. Trying to, the beginning was a cluster, so yeah. But yes, this is the last issue of Robins here. Let me get rid of this dude. Maybe? Maybe not? Yes. Awesome. I love spam. Up next, as soon as I can scroll down to it, is Rogues, number 2. No, it's not about Rogue. I wish it was. But this is about Flash's Rogues Gallery. This is also a Black Label book, so chances are it'll be magazine-sized. And it's written by Josh Williamson, who you might recognize. Actually, you might not recognize because apparently the mic was off at the beginning, so you didn't hear me talk about all the Josh Williamson stuff that was coming out. But it's written by Josh Williamson with art by Leo Max, with a cover by Sam Wolf Connolly and a variant cover by Leo Max. So I don't know if this is that. I don't know whose cover this is. It doesn't say. There's also a 1 in 25 variant cover by Jorge Fornes. So if that is your thing, then that is out there for you, or that will be out there for you. Here we have Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Number 115. Just keep doing it. And apparently this issue takes place in the virtual reality world. Now up next, I don't know, let's see what this is. Yeah, okay. Nope, this is the main cover for Suicide Squad number 14. And this is by Eduardo Pansica, Julio Ferreira, and Dexter Soy, with a cover by Eduardo Pansica. And then there's also another cover by Dexter Soy, which I dig, but I don't know if this is Superboy or not. It kind of looks like him with the jeans and the black t-shirt, but I could be wrong. He's kind of small. I don't know who that chick is. Maybe that's what's throwing me off there. She's got light. I don't know. But that is Suicide Squad number 14. There is also another Suicide Squad book, which is right here. It's called Suicide Squad Blaze, and it's a 3-issue miniseries. It's also a, they say Prestige Plus, but I think it's Black Label if I remember correctly. But yes, this is 48 pages, written by Cy Spurrier, and art and cover by Aaron Campbell, with another cover, which I do not have, by Christina Khalida. Khalidah. As we get towards the end, which we are, some of them might be a little messed up, which I don't know if you were here for the beginning of the stream, any guys that are still hanging in there, but it might be out of sequence here. Nope, thank goodness. But yes. Suicide Squad, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I think one of them might have been Superboy, but the other one, I don't know who that is, but I'll let you tell me. Definitely. Superman, Son of Kal-El. This is issue number 10, written by Tom Taylor, art by Cian Tormey. There is a variant cover by Simone DeMeo, which, you know what? Let me stop talking about it and see if I hopefully have them here. Let me scroll this down. This one up. There we go. Yep, there we go. This one is by Simone DeMeo, which will be the B cover. And I also do have the 1 in 25 by Rafa Sandoval. See, look at that. We're lucky we get all 3 covers. And that's issue number 10. Next up, wait, why is this here? Okay, that's really weird. Because this is what was shown at the beginning of the stream. And I'm like, no, this isn't what should be at the beginning of the stream. Because this is Task Force Z. And this is issue number 7. Now, written by Matthew Rosenberg with art and cover by Eddie Barrows, which I think might be this one here. Yes, it is. And then there's also a variant cover by Lucio Perillo. And then a 1 in 25 variant by Dan Schoenen. Actually, I do have all of them. But let me show you them then. There's the Perillo cover. And this is the Schoenen cover. Wait, no, that's Swamp Thing. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, it is messing up now. Okay. Wait. Yes. Okay. So this is the Lucio cover. And yeah, the Task Force Z cover is at the beginning. I would have to show you if you really wanted to see it, but I mean, it's okay. And this also skipped Teen Titans Academy and The Flash. And we're going straight to the Swamp Thing. You know what? And it also skipped the Joker too. I'll double back. And also because you didn't hear the beginning, maybe I'll do it because this is probably going to get nuked. I'll leave it up for a day or two and maybe record another one without, rambling and just go straight through. But this is Swamp Thing issue number 12. This is, let me scroll down. Number 12, written by Ram V with art by Mike Perkins. And this cover apparently is by Mike Perkins also. And then there is a variant cover. That variant cover is nice. That is by Liam Sharp. And this is issue number 12 of 16. That was Sixth Thing. I was going to say Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing looked amazing. Yes, it does. Especially this one here. I like this one. But yes, this is Swamp Thing number 12. Here, up next, we have Wonder Woman Evolution. This is issue number 6. And I am trying to... Okay, yes. Issue number 6. And it's issue number 6 of 8. And this is the main cover here. This one is by Mike Hawthorne. The art inside is also by Mike Hawthorne. And then there is this one here by Dave Johnson. And what would normally be last, but I'm going to circle around again, this would be World of Krypton. Now, I'm hoping the final image, the final cover, rather, is in color. But, I mean, black and white is a choice. But this is written by, this is issue number 5 of 6A. You know what that means? That means that this is the penultimate issue. And it's written by Robert Venditti with art by Michael Avon Oming. And the cover is by Miko Suyan. And the variant cover is by Marguerite Sauvage. And this is Miko right here. And I do believe I have Marguerite. Yes, right there. Very colorful. Okay, circling around again. This was Batman. This was Batman. This is the Howard Porter variant. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't have to do that if I kept doing this right here. This is the Howard Porter variant. Shadow War Part 2. This one here is the Gabriel Delato. And this one here is the Roger Cruz variant. Deathstroke Incorporated. Shadow War Part 3. There's the Chris Burnham variant. And this is the Roger Cruz variant. Robin number 13, maybe? Roger Cruz variant. I think it was after this Batman Beyond thing. Yes, okay. So, this right here was that final, the 1 in 25 variant cover for Task Force Z. For those of you that were on Pins and Needles wondering what Dan Schoening's cover looked like. Oh, wait, sorry, not Dan Schoening. That was Teen Titans Academy. What? Oh, no, Dan Schoening, yeah. He also did the cover for Task Force Z. So there it is. That's that. 1 in 25. Up next is Teen Titans Academy, which is number 14. Tim Sheridan is doing the writing. Tom Derenick is doing the art. This is also his cover with Jeremiah Skipper. And then Dan Schoening. Actually, this is a cool cover. I like this cover. I saw it. I'm like, that's a cool cover. Here we have The Flash. This is issue number 700 and, 781. Now, it's written by Jeremy Adams with art by Fernando Pesarin and Matt Ryan. This cover here is by Brandon Peterson. And I do have the variant cover. Whoops. Jesus Christmas. Why did it go that way? This one here is by, as I scroll back up again because it went to the end. Oh, God, I can't read the text. I'm sorry. But Nicola. Oh, even if I could see it, I wouldn't be able to. It's all like consonants. Trust me when I say, actually, the first thing that came to my mind watching this is like, okay, I get it. He's giving him a noogie and stuff like that. But if he's using the Speed Force while he's giving him a noogie, he's going to go straight through his skull. But that's just where my mind went after seeing this cover. So, your mileage may vary. And it's a pro. It's I can't even think of the word because I just want to end this. It is coincidental that we end this cluster of a stream with the Joker, number 14. Why? It's because it's the final issue. And it just went down again. It's the final issue of this series, number 14. Written by James Tynion, art by Giuseppe Camuncoli and Cam Smith. This cover here is by Guillaume March. This is by Belen Ortega. And this one here is by Alan Qua. And Belen Ortega, apparently. Right? Let me see. Yep, Qua. Oh, wait, and there's also this one here. This is a 1 in 25 variant cover by James Sticco. And I like James Sticco a lot. But if I had to, I would go with the thumbnail. So, that is it, my friends. I need to stick a fork in this stream because this has been a very taxing stream from beginning to end. I don't know exactly what happened in the middle there. I don't know why things were jumping around. OBS, whatever it is, I don't know. And the beginning of it was silent. So, yeah, there was about maybe 10 minutes, 12 minutes of silence. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go make tacos, and I'm going to stuff my face. I hope you guys, whoever has stuck through this with me, apparently there are 5 people watching, so thank you for that. If you were here at the beginning, I apologize for everything at the beginning, but if you read the tweet, you knew where this was going to go. I predicted it, but that's it. All the information's there. I don't feel like giving it. If you've seen any of my other videos, there it is. That's it. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this has helped you see what was coming in the future, and hopefully it will make your decision making easier. Yeah, there goes the death of Justice League. In the meantime, have a good week. Have a great new comic book day, and watch out because I might be doing another video. Not now, not tonight. I'm done. I'm done for this evening. But another video with what's coming out this Wednesday, and you'll be able to see all the things that I've been talking about, especially that Totino Wonder Girl cover, which is really nice. In the meantime, have a good night. Have a good day. Whenever you're watching this, if you're watching this on a replay, have a good day. Take care, and thank you for watching.